Howdy, gunpowder. How we all doing today? Howdy on in. I'm just quickly posting on Twitter that I'm live. Alrighty. There we go. Huge day, huge day. We're doing something a little fun today, gunpowder. It's not a canon day today. It's more just a silliness because I had this idea the other day, and if it wants to show on up, there we go. We're doing Operation Bounce. That's what I'm calling it. But firstly, we are done getting our gunpowder that we need. So yesterday we built on this on up, building a little water wheel. By the way, that oxidized, which actually looks really nice. If I really wanted to, I could go. Oh, cut it away. You know what? We can do that. Why not? But we got a little water wheel yesterday, and then I came on through, and I hooked up. So thank you for the 20 consecutive stream streak. I appreciate it. So what else we did? I finished getting all my gunpowder. So we had this one, this one, this one, this one. We got a little bit right here. We got a bit more right there, and we got a full another double chest right here, which I don't know if this is over. It's overflowing. All right. So we got a few stacks of gunpowder. Just a few. So right now, what we're gonna be doing first is we're actually gonna turn it all into TNT. We're gonna turn all of it into that lovely, lovely dynamite, just so I can have it on me. It's gonna be easier if I go and get my shulker boxes. So let me go on right back into town. And we can do that for today. We're gonna start off with that, and then we're gonna attempt Operation Bounce. And by attempt, it's basically we're gonna be messing with the bounce item. And we're gonna be making a lot of them. Because I had the funny idea, what if I just made a very big bounce? How high could I go up to? What's the height limit for the bounce, you know? Because I got the iron. I got like 13 iron blocks. I ain't using them much. The SMP's ending in like Friday. So why not use the other resources that we have so it's just not stocked up on stuff? Back to the start, big enough bounce. I mean, that's possible. It's just me on today, though. No one else is on, which not a shocker. Usually when I stream, normally most people are asleep unless some activity is going on. But that's fine. That is all good. How y'all been, gunpowder? What y'all been up to? It is Wednesday after all. These two are empty. Perfect. As for myself, been good. That's good. But yeah, as for myself, two things. One, working on getting everything finished up for Friday for the finale. That's one. The second thing, I got my Creo box. Yippee! It is massive. The box is a huge square. It's about like a foot in height in every direction. It's a big old cube. Good, stop planning a thing for a thing and did not loot 200 of jewelry from box of abandoned stuff. I mean, that's $200 more that you had before. So, that's nice. Yeah, we're gonna move all the sand down there and we're gonna start just producing as much TNT that we can. And by the end of it, we should have roughly 54 stacks of TNT. So I need to I'm writing grants and reviewing schedules. You know what? Fair enough. You're working. You're hard at work. Can I just... Oh, I can. This actually be easier. Alright. None of this is going in the YouTube video because this is all just Dawn labor. I need a crafting table. Nah. Thank you. Maybe you should have worked at the bank here in Pity. I mean, I could see maybe be a bank teller. I think that's fully doable. Please no. Alright, so we got that one. We can probably grab 2 more. Grab this. We'll grab this one right. Come on through this way. And we finally, after all of these days, all the hard work of AFKing and building this factory, we finally get to start doing our thing. Alright. I will also try to make my inventory as minimal as possible. So like, I have more red sand in there as well if I need it. Honestly, I can just put stuff in here for now. Alright, we'll take this one right here. And we can start making our stuff. Alright, there we go. Take all right there. And we're gonna be doing this first. Lovely. Alright, we can move on this one back up. Yeah, once we get this done, once we get the tedious stuff done, then we can start doing the fun stuff today. But right now, we gotta get all the tedious stuff done first. There. There. Lovely. Got some more right here. And then on there. Nothing in the hoppers. Nope. Alright. Right there. Right there. Take all of that. Take you down. I'll just put you in here for now. And now we start taking from the main storage supply. By the end of this, we should have at least 2, count them, 2 full shulker boxes full of gunpowder, not gunpowder, TNT, dynamite, whatever you want to call it. And 2 shulker boxes of boom. And 2 shulker boxes full of things that can destroy an entire landmark. Entire landmass. No more ground, just big old crater. And it will be glorious. Who needs ground anyway? I mean, there'll still be ground, it'll just be lower. It'll just be lower down. It won't be on the same level as anything else. And this is why I needed to mine over 14,000 sand, because it's a lot of stuff. Greater, it's always greater, as I say. You know, that's a good rhyme. That's a good little rhyme right there. Alright, so that's 1 shulker box full. I'm just gonna place that right there for now. I'm gonna take my stuff. Gonna swap it on over into here. There we go. And now we can start the other shulker box. Alright, we don't got anything in there. A little bit more sand right there. That one's done. We start on this one. You had to do quite some math to figure out how much I needed. Basically, if you want to use 4 double chests worth of sand. You got the lung from the mines? No, I just got a cough. It's fine. I've been drinking water. Ugh. But anyway. That's how it starts. Well, that's how it finishes as well, because it's not going anywhere else. Alright, nothing in this one. Lovely. Alright. And that's how it finishes, because he suffocates. And that's how it finishes, because my character ain't just gonna die. Especially not this far into the series. That would be such an anticlimactic way to go. I build all this dynamite, I get all of it ready, and then I die from suffocation. I die because I got a little bit of powder in my lungs. After all this build-up and prep and time. It's realistic? I mean, sure, but we ain't in a realistic world. All the gunpowder in the air. I mean, sure. But at the same time, I've been doing this long enough to where I ain't gotta worry. Oh, it was you all along, gunpowder. You're the ones that are killed. That's honestly crazy. Like, out of context, right? Imagine if a streamer, it's just the streamer and chat relationship just being like, chat, you're the problem. You're the problem right here, chat. That's all y'all. That's all y'all what y'all gotta do. I mean, Bop. Oh, some out there. Alright, almost done. We just have a little bit more here. And a bit more right there. I gotta be careful not to accident, you know what, just to be safe. I gotta be careful not to accidentally, like, right-click that when I had TNT in my hand. Because that would have just set it off and I would have been very, very pissed. I would have been very mad. Sand right there. So we're actually gonna have a little bit more than like what we need. Or like the minimum amount, just because this has been running at the same time I'm just on generally. So like it ain't. Oh, you know what, I'm just doing this real quick. But luckily, we got more sand right here. So we got all that. We got no sand right there. No sand there. That's sandstone right there. We don't need that. Also, hi to Wendy. Welcome on in. That's just a bunch of paper and cakes. And yeah, alright, so this is all the remaining sand we got. So we got 55 stacks and then some, with a little bit extra sand. I mean, how many more stacks does that make? I mean, it can make 2 more stacks roughly. If we really wanted to. But like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of happy with how much we have already. We'll see how it goes. If I want to do it by Friday, and like the machine has the amount, then sure. But like, that's all our boom. That's all what we're gonna be using. Plus this. Oh, I also got a bit more right here. Hold on. I probably have some gunpowder just lying around as well. But anyways, I can worry on that later. To now, after that 20 minutes of getting our stuff, I now need to, let me place that in here. Let me grab these so no one takes them, because I ain't allowing anyone to take my stuff. Because I don't trust it. I don't trust them. We got how many in total right now? We got a little over 64 iron right now. I want to see how big of a bounce I can make. Why? Because I think it'd be funny. So let me grab all my stuff, grab all my things, reorganize my inventory. And let's go start working on that bounce. Let me first sleep the night. Also, I need to go grab my bounce from the train station the other day. Y'all didn't see this, and I'll just show y'all real quickly. A bunch of us did some community service, and so the Jack P. South and Sausage. And so for doing the good deed, they are on Town's watch right now. After helping rebuilding the train station. There's no more train up there now, as you can see, but it's rebuilt at least. But I can show y'all. So fun little fact that we also learned, pathways allow you to run and mobs run on them faster. So Bunny made this little pathway that leads up to it right here. And then I built this staircase that goes all the way up. I had to mine through the mountain, as you can see, but it kind of looks nice that way, so I mined through all this up here. Build this little staircase up here. I then did the pathing up to these points right here, so you kind of have either way. You can go this way, of like getting off the train, or you actually can go this way to the train station. Stuff is still here from the other day, but this is a train station now. Much of an improvement, especially when you got Sausage, Cherry, Jack P. South, Luann, and others all building. I think the sheriff also built the parts of the thing. But here's my bounce. But yeah, it's all fixed up, and then we sectioned off this little section right here. But you can walk down to it if you want. Everyone's still looking for Martin and Shep, right? Well, I think for the most part they're either dead or they're in hiding. Where's my position? Like I think I showed y'all. I mean, I can go check real quickly to see if they actually set off the housewoman gift I left them. Do I got a lead on me? I do got a lead on me, alright. Cocoa bean. Huh, someone got a cocoa bean. Now we can go check real quickly. Let me go on see if my little... Well, someone's been here at least. But I can go on see if someone set off my housewoman gift. It's gonna be a little bit of a walk real quickly, but I think it's fine. I'll have my bow out just in case. Forgot how far this is. Should be right here. Nope, still going. Wait, right here. So someone did set it on off. That is true. So I left some dynamite here for him. Which means, yep. Someone was here and they set off their little home, and it looks like they have not been back since. Anything in here? Actually, I'll take the gray wool. I need that. Armor, pan. I mean, from the look of things, it doesn't seem like... It looks pretty abandoned, yeah. If they're alive, I don't know if they are alive or not. Looks like they didn't take much with them if they head on out of here. Where's the foundation? I mean, they could be alive. They might? The only reason why I'm now thinking about it is why is there cobblestone here? Unless someone else came here after them. Like, that torch wouldn't be there. I mean, either... Three things, right? Sorry about that. Had like a tickle in my throat. Either three things, right? They're dead. And my... It's not an actual thing. Like, genuinely, out of character, it's not a thing. I'm just coughing. Ugh. But, like, three things it could be. One, they are dead. And someone just came on by and someone was looking around as well. It might have been Jack B. South or someone. Or two, they barely made it out. And then they took some stuff and left that campsite. So that means they are still probably somewhere out here between these walls with us. But I don't think they got any more supplies on them. They'd still be in hiding for some time. So if they are still out there, I don't think we have to worry too much. It's either or. I said there was a third option, but I kind of combined the third option with the second option. But like, I ain't too sure. Anyways, at least we went down there. I actually needed some gray wool for the bounces. Alright. Let us head back in the... I thought I... Oh wait, no, I did tie. So, here's the idea, right? You head back into town. I'll start showing you off the bounce really quickly. We can start testing things with the bounce. See what the bounce can do and what the bounce cannot do, you know? Because I feel like it's something. Generally, this pathway is really nice now because it's way easy to get down this mountain. So head back to my home and we can start crafting up them bounces. We do Operation Bounce. We'll have some fun with it. Alrighty. So how you make a bounce, right? I'm gonna have to go to the mine here and there for a little bit, depending on how much you want it. Is you take some of them, where they at? Some slime balls. Got 62 of them. You get your iron, and you basically do 2 wool, slime ball, and some iron. It costs about 5 iron. You get 1 bounce. The thing about these bounces, right, is it bounces you. That's the name of the bounce. So if you place it down, you don't have to jump or anything. It bounces for you. It does it for you. It's a little fun thing. The thing is, though, that's only one. If you got two, a little bit higher. You can do 4. You start getting a lot of height. So what happens when you start the bounces? That's what I'm saying. So what happens if we start getting a bunch of them, right? Like, how high can we make ourselves bounce? Because right now we can make, hypothetically, we can do 10 bounces. That's 10 more bounces. That's bigger. You start getting more height. 3 more. Can I bounce if a bounces? We are getting actually some pretty good height. 3 more. Alright, so this is a 3 by, I think, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 10 lead. So 15. Alright, fun. So definitely it continues to expand every time we go by 3. So I need to get more wool. Think I got some shears on me? I do. Alright. Not a space program. I also gonna need to get more iron so I can start smelting it down. But we can start having fun with this, as you can tell. It don't really matter what color as long as we got 2 pieces of the wool for it. Okay, y'all can't. Like, they can't get their wool back if they don't eat the grass. Alright. Check IDs too. I mean, I don't think these bounces check IDs. I think these bounces just toss things into the air. Which, it got me thinking, is it an entity? So if I hit my arrow down with my arrow, bounce? The arrow do not bounce. Alright, so it gives you an effect then, I see. Interesting. You can also take fall damage. Good to know. Glad we tested that beforehand. We can make 3 more. And now we're basically out of iron, which is fine. We can go to the mine and get more. You actually do get quite some height here. You bounce, I bounce, and I'm trying to see how it works. The other fun thing is, right, you can actually chuck the dice. The dice also bounce if you time it right. It's quite fun. Alright. But I want to get more iron. I want to use up all my slime balls. So that means we need to get a lot of iron for this. So I don't know what else we're going to be using slime balls for. Can I put my horse on the bounce? With the horse bounce? The horse does bounce, but I'm worried now. You can't bounce a horse. But I don't want my horse to go into the air and then, like, take too much fall damage, you know what I mean? So you can bounce a horse. Peter, the horse is bouncing. Alright, so here's our plan, right? We're gonna go down into mines, grab as much iron as we can. We're not gonna buy any other item. And then from there, we're going to just try to use up all our slime balls. So in total, we can make 48 more bounces. So 6 times 48 is a lot of iron. That's actually a lot of iron. I don't know if I'll be able to make that much iron, but we have the iron that we can do some of it. I'm not going to question it. I think that was someone else's doing. I think that out of character, I just saw that pathing, and I think that might have been for Becca Eamon's hunting. Finding whatever beast ran through their home. I think that's what that's for. What is it? We got, what, 48? Times 6? Wait, no. Times 5. 48 times 5 divided by 64. We need about almost 3 stacks of iron. We do not have 3 stacks of iron. So we're just going to keep on getting as much iron as we can and just test the limits of this bouncing. Just to see for fun today, because honestly, I got nothing else to do right now. Nothing else to do right now in this world. I'm the only one on right now. I got my items, got my supplies. I just need to keep on doing what I need to do. Oh, it spawned underneath, alright. That's just a bunch of crafting tables. So that's one way to place blocks down. Remember when y'all were like, but it's realistic? Explain why there's 5 crafting tables connected to a wall floating down from a waterfall. If your last day is on Cowboy, just making a bunch of bounds to send you 50 feet into. Exactly, yeah, you get the idea. Slime. We got even more slime balls now that we do not need, so we're just gonna try to make as many bounces as we can. I feel like that's fine. Just need to find iron. Nothing? I see. Interesting right there. Nothing to use. I've never seen the mine this barren before. Oh, there's iron. Usually there's a lot more than this, though. Usually there's at least some pockets of iron here and there. How peculiar, how strange. Anyways, though, gunpowder. I'm excited. I got my Creo cards yesterday. For those that in the Discord you saw, I will not be opening them until Cowboy SMP is over. And then we'll do one massive, and I mean massive pack opening stream. Monday. I might do it on a weekend. It depends on when I get my binder in time. And the only reason why I would do it on a weekend, I mean, maybe I might not be able to do it on a weekend actually, because I might want to be able to finish my POV first. So it might be on a Monday. It just depends if I can get my stuff done. Just for the editing of the YouTube video. Because I'm still waiting for my binder to get in here. I got a Voltex binder coming, which is a nice little side loading binder for my Creo cards. Nerd? 100% I'm a nerd. I play Minecraft, and I do a bunch of other stuff. I mid-max Minecraft events. Of course, I'm a nerd. Like, Vault X, not Vault Tech, Vault X. kind of similar, but not the same. I know, nerdy, crazy. Imagine being a nerd. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, couldn't be me apparently. Get better soon. Nah, I'm good. I like being a nerd. Things are spawning down here. I don't like it. You know what would have been great to get, like, early on, if you're really focused on it? You get a Fortune 3 book, get mending on it. You get a mending book, you put that on a pickaxe, and you're set for the entire essence. Oh my goodness, I'm leaving. I forgot all the lava was up here, and they just spawned. I was gonna go the other way to get the iron if there was any. I guess I gotta go this way instead. But yeah, if you got that with Fortune 3, mending, and unbreaking on it, and you just farmed all the material that you needed, and then you just had in your offhand when you were smelting it, you would be set for the entire SMP. That entire time, you would have not had to worry about anything. You've gotten so much. Because here's the thing, right? You get about like 1 to 2 iron shards. Give or take. Roughly. And why that's so crazy is in Fortune 3, you would basically 3 times that. So you either get from 3 to 6 iron shards from 1 iron ore. 1 iron could almost op you a full iron ingot. 2, you would roughly need like, you just need 2 iron ore, and you can get 1 ingot, no problem. And for how much everything else is, it's quite crazy. Almost landed on that rock. That would have been very bad. Any iron in here? There should be some at least. A little bit. That's copper. Here's some iron. Lovely. you know. It was kind of crazy. I've been... So here's the funny thing, right? Well, I guess it's here. I can use it. For the Creo cards, right? I've been to like suppress my urge to open up my packs. I've been watching like my fellow like other friends and creators open up their packs, and it's been super fun. But I still have the like I'm still wanting to try to open mine here and there, right? So I hopped on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, got 10,000 gems by just playing the game. And then I opened up 10 packs on Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Because I wanted to open up packs. Yu-Gi-Oh! But the other thing, right? Like, I was watching Jaw and Akim yesterday. They were doing like a duel stream. And they were like, abolish, pick a pack for us. And I was like, you know what? Pack 7. Out of the 19 packs they had, I said pack 7. Right? I called pack 7 for them. For some reason, I'm like, I feel like that one's going to be a good one. Gunpowder, I kid you not. Kim pulled a non-holo techno card. Jaw pulled a holo techno card. Both from pack 7. All I'm saying, my luck's going into these packs. My luck is in these Creo card packs. It's not in Pokemon, it's not in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's in these Creo card packs right here. And at the moment, I got my Techno plushie. The little, like, the guy I showed you. He's sitting on top of the box right now. Both giving it good luck and God in it. So I will manifest and get a Techno card. Okay, the other thing also is what I'm really hoping for. This means when you open your packs, you gotta start with packs. No, I'm just gonna open them from front to back. I ain't gonna pick a number. I'm just gonna... We'll know which one pack 7 is. We'll keep a reminder, but like, we can't just go straight for it. That ain't how this one works. The other nice thing, like, these packs are very generous. They're extremely generous, which I love that Noxcrew and Creo did that. That means if you didn't buy a lot, you still got some nice cards from them. And what's nice is it's roughly every large booster. Every large booster, you get at least 2 signed cards. I think you might be able to get more, but on average, it's about 2 signed cards. Every medium one, I think it's at least 1, maybe 2. I'm not too sure about the medium ones. So it's really cool for that. But the other thing, right, is that there are, I think it's 26. There are 26 super rare cards that you can pull. And you might be wondering what those 26 rare cards are. They are Noxcrew cards. The Noxcrew staff and employees have their own cards that are little collectibles, and you can play them. You can use them as characters, but you can play with Nox. You can add the Noxcrew cards, but they're super rare, like extremely rare. And I really want to pull one because I think that'd be so much fun. Manifesting now. I'm pulling an Avondale card. I'm pulling a Noxcrew card, and it's going to be Avondale. That and or Noxat, one of the two. Because I think it'd be funny to pull a Stefan card. and if I see him at, I don't got any wood on me this time. Well, at least I know where a crafting table's at. But yeah, I think it'd be very funny at TwitchCon San Diego. Yeah, like if I see Stefan, see Noxat, I go up to him with his card and be like, "Can you sign it? What is Operation Bounce? You know, the bounce. We're testing the bounces." TwitchCon mention, TwitchCon mention. Also, I've been slowly picking from this log right there, but I'm replacing it with stone. So here's our crafting table. They never know. They never know. And if they see it, then they don't question it, because it's just stone in a log post. It's still structurally sound. I don't think they gotta worry. But yeah, TwitchCon is gonna be fun this year. I'm excited for MCC. Can't wait to watch it live again. If I somehow ever got an invite to MCC live for Twitch Rivals, I don't know what I would do. But I would do something fun. That's for sure. So I do want to play Twitch. I want to play MCC in any way possible. Imagine if, okay, like hypothetically, right? Right. Like, so Noxu cards have like little special flavor into them. Imagine if you pull like the Noxat card, right? And it just says on it that you can play in one MCC. I think that'd be the most glorious day of the year for me, if that happened. TwitchCon is almost 2 months away. Yeah. And end of August, we get September, then the end of October. So far, I mean, that's really close actually, to getting everything done here and there. That's nice. Anyways, thought I got a message in the Discord. I did not. Animal iron? No, that's gold. I don't need gold. Still need to finish my cosplays. You know what? That's fair. Honestly, it would be pretty funny to walk around TwitchCon in like full fit, full cowboy abolish fit, just like the dark jeans, a nice like fitted vest, some red, like a nice good red dress shirt. Give me some boots and a black cowboy hat. Pretty funny. Now, am I gonna do that? No, because that just also sounds uncomfortable, because I've never walked in boots before. I mean, actually, I have walked in boots before. Let me rephrase that. I have walked in boots before one time. You could thrift for a good price. I mean, I know, you definitely could. Just some dark jeans, some boots, a black cowboy hat, a nice little, like a darkened red, what's the word? A dress shirt. Get you some good leather gloves and a nice little grayish like scarf handkerchief that goes around your neck. Definitely people could do that. I'm not one of those people that are gonna do that. I would fully have to do it as like the only way that's happening is if I did a subathon, like not a sub, like a not a subathon, but a sub goal to walk around TwitchCon one day in my outfit. Because my hair is short enough for for it. I would just need everything else. Look more than a full-blown suit and tie? I mean, obviously, of course. But like, to be fair, you can also... I've seen people in full purple suit and tie outfits at TwitchCon before. All of it's just cosplay. All of it's just being a character. Oop. But I just imagine it'd be less uncomfortable. I mean, not really. Like, my main skin outfit isn't that uncomfortable. Like, yes, it's flashy, but like, really, it's just a, like, dress pants, button-up tie. You got some, like, boots on. You get, like, a trench coat. And that's pretty much it. Alright. I need coal. Right there. 28 more iron. This just sounds like a nightmare. I mean, it depends on the weather. It depends on the season. But, like, you could not wear it when you're outside, and then on the inside you can put it on because the convention center can get cold. It can get cold in that building, that's for sure. Good old air conditioning. Because, like, realistically, this isn't a complicated outfit. You get some, like, brown leather boots. You wear the black pants, or, like, at least the dark colored pants. A maroon, like, red shirt. And a nice tucked vest. With some leather gloves and a cowboy hat. And a scarf. You're set. Well, I was wearing that suit. Oh yeah, you were wearing a suit at TwitchCon. Alright, let me grab my wool. And how many more bounces can I make? Alright, that's 3 more. And they're all pink this time. See, if you're holding spacebar, it doesn't do anything. But if you're not holding spacebar, welcome back, Abby. You can actually start getting some height to it. Ow. Pink, like pink. That's a stretch. That's such a stretch right there. I can make 2 more. Alright, so I actually need to get some dirt on me. Something. Oh, that's TNT. Do I? Let me run up over here. Alright. I want to see how high we're bouncing right now. Alright, so right now... I think with this high up... Yeah, so we are... This high up... How many blocks is that right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're 7 blocks high up on a bounce, and so it's bouncing us up 6 because the block itself. The thing is, right, I can do this, but it does give me the same height. It only goes up to a certain amount, which is quite interesting. Interesting, isn't it? Alright. So, I would need a lot more iron for this, which I do not have. Which is a bit unfortunate. Because technically if I had more iron, we can keep on going. But I am wondering, right? There has to be some limit to how high it goes up, right? So like if I only do this much... Oh wait, I'm still up here. Oh, is there a max height? There might be a max height. Oh, interesting. How'd adjust? Why is that working? How are we doing? We're doing good. We're... Interesting. Oh, that's peculiar. Interesting. So, the biggest you can get up to is a 3x3. Because eventually, with a 3x3... Is it I'm confused, because now we can't get up to... Maybe it's not a 3x3. Maybe it's a 4x3? I'm so confused now because we were going downwards and it was. Gunpowder, you all saw that, right? Like, there was to a point where... If you expand it the other way, make it wider, it changes. So like here's here, right? We can get up here like this. If I put another block right here, can't get back up there because only the highest point we can get here is there. But what's weird, right? Is I broke this. Right, like... I'm so confused right now, because like we can keep getting this height, but we can get up to here. I believe we can get up here. See, like it doesn't work now. See, right here. So we can get up to this high right here with this many. But if as soon as I... If I break this right here... I can get up here normally. I break that again. I can get up here again. I break it again. I can get up here now. I break it once more. We're now by a 3x3. We can get up here. I then break it again. Now it's 3x2. We can get up here again. A 2x2? Still get up here. A 1x2. We're jumping up. Well, no, I'm literally just breaking it as I go. And back to a 1x1 puts me up to here again. If I break it and then I place it down... Nothing. I think I know what's going on. I think I figured something out. Right? So like if I do this, right? And I connect this all up. We bounce on here. Right? We bounce on here. We get off of it. We can break all of these guys. And then if I jump on this one, back to normal, right? I'm only jumping on one, but I'm going so high up. You might be wondering why that's happening. Compared if I jump onto this one now, nothing. But if I jump onto this one, high up. You know what the difference is? This one, so it's how the game's configuration is for whoever coded this. When there's multiple, right, and they're all connected to make a bigger one, but then you break it, if you never pick it back up, it still treats it as like a bigger version of it. See, because on this one jumps a little bit higher, and this one jumps way higher. So it's quite interesting, right? Because what we can technically do is I could do this, break these all up again, now this one should be taller. It's so silly. So like, if I really wanted to, right? I can just keep on doing this. But actually, I could technically do right there. Break these ones by themselves. But actually, better idea. Hold on. Right, like I can go here. I can do one big line. I can then break every other. Out of I am, we're doing science right now, aka I'm breaking stuff. This should now, no matter where I go, we got our own little bounces. It's very finicky, but we got many little bounces now everywhere. I can make a whole pathway if I wanted to. Alright, so what happens now if I... Does this do anything? Or is it all because it's the same one? Inch. Okay, so they're all individually different. But this one should be normal. Yep. So vertically they don't do anything. As if they're connecting horizontally. If I put one next to me, do I bounce? No, I don't. What if I put one above me, do I bounce? Nope, I don't. So exactly has to be on top of the bounce itself. Good to know. Alright, Gunpowder, any other ideas and testings that we can try on out and figure why certain things work how they do? Wait, I have an idea. Like, does it work diagonally? I think because it's a separate thing, it's not going to be touching. But like, if you connect them like that up. They do it that way. And see, if you start connecting them up to newer ones. Give me one moment. I'm double checking to make sure everything's okay real quickly. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I literally broke that last bounce right there. And then everything just froze. My music stopped, my game froze, OBS froze, everything just froze, and I don't know why. I think that my PC just might have overheated. Well, like, the thing was, usually my PC ever overheats, it turns itself off. That's the other weird part. It will turn itself off. And it will restart itself. It didn't do that. My PC was running fine. Like, everything just froze for no reason. Hold on, letting things load up real quickly. Oh, we're here. We're back. Everything? I mean, I can test something to see if that's what caused it, but I don't really want to test it. Because I don't know if it's because the bounce was floating like that. And then I was bouncing on it, so the game didn't know what I was bouncing on. And then I picked it up, and then something happened. I ain't too sure. But I ain't gonna worry about that too much. We're gonna keep on testing. Would it crash the whole PC? No, that's what I'm saying. I think it would crash the game, not my whole PC. It's very interesting, very odd, very strange then. Anyways, carpet. Does the bounce still work if you put carpet on it? Oh, it does. How is your guys' day? It's been good so far. It's very interesting, very peculiar. Does a bounce work through a half slab? I don't think it would. we can definitely try and see. Alright, so don't work through a half slab, but it worked through carpet, so it worked through snow also. Yeah, it's quite interesting that happened. I ain't too sure why, but definitely something to keep in mind. So we... Am I missing one more? You think I'm missing one? Maybe not. How to drop it? What if I put a llama on it? Nothing. I think what I would have to do, right? Is I think I would have to make the llama bounce. Yep. Oh, well. So mobs, mobs can't bounce on it unless it's from a high up place. So you have to force them to actually bounce for it, okay. I'm starting to understand what can and cannot work. So for entities and any type of mob to bounce on it, players can just... The game already determines that. And so you can just bounce, and it's fine. You know, for this many... Actually, I actually want to do some science real quickly. We're gonna theorize, and we're actually gonna see how high we can. So like, one bounce go up one block. No. You need two bounces. No, three bounces. Not three bounces either, four? Alright, 4 bounces to go up one block. 5 bounces. Can 5 bounces go up 2? No, it cannot. 6 bounces go up 2 blocks. So is it 4 bounces per one block? So that was... And 7. So is it 4 bounces? Because I feel like I'm almost up there, but just not enough. So 7. So this is 8. So 8 should get me up and over to get the 2 block stall. Yeah, so 8 goes there. So technically, 9, 10, 11, 12 should allow me going up 3 blocks. Awesome. So every 4... Well, there's my figure. Every 4 means that we can go up a block. So hypothetically, if there isn't... What's the word? If there isn't any cap and there's no limitation, you technically can go up any block, like as high as you want. It does not matter. And then at the highest point, you can break every part of that bounce around you. And it lets you figure out, it will still keep the same amount of height. We've also determined, right, even though this is 3 blocks tall, right, if I get up here, oh, right, I'm higher than 3 blocks, I'm up above 2. If I jump this high, I shouldn't be able to get back up here. I'll only be able to 2 blocks. Yep. So it also doesn't determine the player's height, it just determines how high the thing can set the player's, like, bounce it to. Interesting. Alright, so what else can we test with these things, right? Do they work underwater? That'd be pretty funny. They work on water, underwater. They do not work underwater. Got it. But they can work in water as long as the top part's facing. What have you done today? We've done a bunch of different things so far. We got all our TNT made up, which are in these two, well, roughly, these main two ones in a little bit right here. And the other chats have just been doing fun little things, fun little silly things. Yeah, in total we got roughly two full shulker boxes of dynamite, which then also issues enough for another like stack and something. My signs get removed still. At least one happens. Grace hasn't been back yet. Grace's saloon stuff was open. And I didn't want a repeat of them dying again, so I just put them behind dirt, and I left some signs telling them to make sure the doors are closed. And then the other day, this is also something that happened yesterday. Tempa was wandering. I don't know if Tempa's still stuck in the house. Tempa's not here now. I guess Missy or Bunny saw it, but I left a sign right here that said Tempa was wandering, so I didn't have a lead, so I put him in here. I put Tempa inside the house. I broke through the wall and moved the horse on in. But yeah, I am curious. What can we use? What else can we bounce with the bounces? Like, do items bounce? I mean, I think that's just normal bouncing. So items don't bounce. It's only... Oh, interesting. So it's not only players. Anything has to actually fall onto it. Like, physically bounce onto it. It's not based on slime block code. It's entirely based on its own thing. Slime blocks don't amplify it. What is quite funny though, right, is you can probably do this, and the height of this it it's less than what you're bouncing on, but you definitely can like do fun little things. Like technically, if you wanted to, you can, you can do little silly parkour clutches, which is quite funny. So yeah, realistically, these don't do much. I thought they would do a lot more. The entire coding of these things relies entirely on the player or the entity that actually press spacebar, or results in pressing spacebar of a jumping. Because you can just walk on top of these and they don't do anything. Like, you can walk and run across this all you want, and you're not going to jump. It's as long as you actually press spacebar is when it bounces you. Huh. Okay, again, the sun's going down. I should be able to sleep at this point in time. That is all very peculiar and strange, if you ask me. So it's ever 4. It allows you to get up 1 block tall. Man, you need a lot. What you need, if you wanted to get up, if you wanted to jump 20 blocks, you'd have to have 80 of them bounces. My word. And that's only if there is no cap that we don't know about. Now can I sleep? Now I can sleep. Oh, well, anyways. I am curious, from y'all's POV, right? Is the Twitch, is it 2 streams or 1 stream that are happening, that have been made? Oh, it's 2 separate streams, got it. Got it. Alright. Also, I need more fish. More fish. Channel points are saved, at least, that's true. Alright. Once you got that, we'll probably just wander for a remainder point. I wanted to see what them bounces were, but really there ain't much to them bounces, unfortunately. I thought we could probably had more fun with it and probably started doing silly stuff with them. But like entirely, it's just if something's on there. The only thing that it kind of works with are the dice. But that's because you're throwing it on the ground and the dice are bouncing off whatever it's landing on. Because they have some form of like player collision. Oh well. I kind of want to follow that trail, actually. Now that I think about it. Because I haven't seen Becky Eamon's POV of the whole beast thing, so I kind of want to see what all that was about. And try to follow the path into where that went. Either with them all. Yeah, just sort of, just curious. I've seen like 2 minutes. I haven't seen any of it. All I know is I clawed a little bit at the end, and where she did on killed it. So I just want to go see where it went. So I'll hop on to Rusty. Keep on going. Wait, right? It started here. Well, it looks like the house is repaired at least now. It's all fixed up, and all the poop is gone. Nicely done. But yeah, so I guess then it was right. It was right over here, right? Yeah, this right here. Oh yeah, look. All right. So it left a trail of poop behind it. Oh, I see. So it started out this way. Ew. I mean, yeah. It is a little disgusting. So, like, you went here. Ran all the way through here. Came around this way. Shredded through these trees right here. Up and around, all the way around, following the pathing of its like footsteps. Came to here. And on this side. And went over the bridge, which I'm surprised a beast that size went over a bridge without destroying it. Went all the way down here. More poop right here. It's split? Well, no, it went in circles. It went in circles right here. And kept going this way. Or does it end right here? You know, like, let's went upwards this way. Well, that tree does not look normal right here. Alright. So, I guess I missed the path. No, I did miss the pathing. So, I went this way right here. Up and over. Here. Down, random shulker. I'll take it. Nah, I shouldn't take it in case anyone actually wants it. The funny thing is, right, I don't know what that leads to. Like, those shulkers I don't think have been actually replenished. This was just been here the entire time on the server. Until the very end of it. So then here. Destroyed this tree. Did not know how it came on tumbling down. Destroyed through this tree. And all the way over here. Up and around here. Downwards this way. Up here. All the way up here. Downwards here. Well, these blocks are fresh. Because they were not despawning. This way. Went up through here. My good, how far is this, right? Was it down here? Was it like... Did it stop at this point and was drinking water? Is that what it was? It stopped to here and was drinking water? Or did it... Oh, no, it went into the actual bear cave. Alright. Let's clean up yourself. Right, or try to run into the bear cave, maybe? Because it doesn't seem like anything else in here. So maybe it was on the outskirts of the bear cave? Possibly. I ain't too sure. But yep. I guess it finished off right here at the bear cave. Was the bear the whole time? Maybe. Maybe it was just a big old bear, but it seemed like something different than just a bear. Not too sure. We'll keep on riding around and just see if we find anything else. Not specifically towards the beast, but just in general. Wrote the journal thought it was a bear? Maybe. That might have been it. Crate is still here. That's good at least. Let's see. Where else can we go in here? I think we've explored pretty much everything. Actually, I'm curious, and this is entirely out of character. Did the bandits move on over to the other outpost on the far end side? I'm just curious for, like, out of character context, because we're just exploring now at this point. Pretty much the entire stream has been out of character. None of this is actually canon. Out of character? No. They haven't? Nah, that's fine then. We'll just go that way to see if anyone's done anything over there. Because, like, this far corner has this, like, nothing to it, really. Like, there are these mountains and such, but, like, other than that... There ain't much going on. I think I'm near it. Are they just, like, somewhere randomly in a forest? Like, generally, I don't think... Oh. It's like, if I go all the way up here, the outpost should be, yeah, the outpost right there. I don't know, I think it would be kind of cool if they hunkered down up in here. Dug a cave. I kind of figured it went into hiding properly, but like, this part would have been nice. This part would have been really cool. Like, you could technically take some wood and like put like a barrier around yourself right here, because you're up against all of this. So the only way people are coming from is upwards this way. The POVs of the SMP, yeah. No, I think it would be really cool though. Like, if they made the entire like fortress like the final stand up in here. Oh, look, a whole tree. come back around here. Well, like even up there would have been a cool spot. I mean, they might have been up there. I have no idea if they are or not. But like, up there would have been cool. But like, I ain't too sure. I thought that was a creeper for a second, just because I saw the green in the tower. And I was like, I ran past it and then I had to double check real quickly. Yeah, that was like right off on the mining side. Okay, either this is Jack P. South, because I know there weren't torches here before when I ran around here. Either this was Jack P. South or this is like somewhere where the bandits are. And in out of character, I'm guessing that's what it is. In character, I'm just pretending I don't see that. Yeah, especially if there's just a random horse right here. Now, oh, sorry, my bad, Rusty. Yeah, especially just a random horse right here. I'm just pretending I don't see any of this. Oh, there's the wandering trader. Huh. Where are you going? Where's my horse going? Yeah, like entirely out of character. Yeah, that makes sense. They're very hidden here, especially if there's no fucking leaves. And just a random poetry, yeah. Alright. I don't think it's gonna matter too much if I actually do know where they are in character, out of character, but I'm just in character pretending I have no idea where they are. In character, I think they're either dead or hiding, one of the two, but I never found them. So, that's what we're gonna play it as. What I think is funny, right? And this is also just out of character. I know Jack P. South has another underground tunnel somewhere. I think around this area. And it's just funny that neither of them I know plan being near each other at anywhere at this point. How many miles has he done? I can do this out of character because, like, it doesn't really. This is just for fun purposes right here. Like, I don't know if it's here. Well, yeah, there's that. There's somewhere where Jack P. South has dug into, and it's just this big old cave system that's somewhere around here. It's underneath like a moss block or something, like somewhere like here, and it's just entirely hidden. Yeah, right here. I think this is Jack. Yeah, this is Jack P. South. So all this right here is Jack P. South, and the bandits are right there. So like, it's just so because here's the thing, right? If they keep digging down lower, if they dig down lower, they might run into each other again. I just realized that because I knew Jack was hidden some around here out of character, but I didn't realize the bandits were right there with them. That generally is so funny. In character, we have no idea what's happening. But like, out of character, that's all going down. Oh my goodness. It's crazy to think about, right? that we just have tomorrow and the next day. And that's it. Even though Jack's tunnel is there, you know, out of character. I know, that's what I'm thinking's fun, and that's why I'm saying it's so fun and nerdy. It's the fact, right, that no matter both in or out of character, I don't think they know Jack's tunnel's there at all. But anyways, yeah, we only have like 2 days left. It's been fun, though. I think this was me at one point. I'm assuming early stream Friday. Most likely depending on when the finale starts. And we can get all that done with. This is my last live Cowboy stream. It's fine. Y'all will get the VOD. And then y'all will get the YouTube video next week. And then that will be the finale for Cowboys finish. What else do right here? A 2-hour stream. We're right on 2 hours. Yeah, no, I need to finish up the YouTube video for this week, and I also need to finish up my finale stuff. My own little lore thing. 45-minute bonus episode, I believe, was out of character moments, right? No. The only one y'all got was the Yatsu one. I generally am proud of this build. Cause like, here's the thing, right? My every SMP that I've done so far, where I've been in survival in some way, shape, or form, I've always tried doing a nice build, right? My Operation Waypoint build, right? The whole entire that whole build was really massive and was really cool, right? I did that in like the span of like 2 to 3 months. And we made that really big tree and everything, but the difference was, right, and it had like different evolutions to it as the SMP went on. So you had like the floating island, and then with the massive tree on top of it, and then you had like the industrialized, not steampunk, sci-fi, like gears and metal start attaching into it. And then you had the finale point where basically you had all these like jettison crystal-like structure breaking through everything and like destroying the entirety of it, which is really cool, right? What's really special about this one is it's a pretty big build for how much is going on with it, right? Because we have this little factory, the smokestacks, the hot air balloon, and like a fully functioning gunpowder farm. That's just down here, like that's basically automatic the entire time. And now we also then added a water wheel, this water channel, and now like this interior room that's like power and everything. And what's really cool about it, and what I really like, is that we took something that was the lumber mill, added on to it with our own design, as like it's now like connected, which looks really, really cool. Right, because that means I could technically in character use this as like a storage room and like another storage room and such. Like there's all this like functionality to it. But what's really, really nice is in Duckcraft, what I built was entirely from like modded stuff. All the materials I farmed used botany pots, and like I didn't have to go and mine stuff as often because of the mods that we had on there. Right, like everything was automatically gotten for me. The stone, the leaves, the grass, the wood, like all of it, because everything was just farmed automatically. But this, all of this, every single block, every single placement, I built it all. Which also, that's a really nice photo. So I'm just gonna do that one. I'm gonna take another one like right here. I built it all. I gathered all the materials. I did everything by hand. I AFK'd 24/7. Not 24/7, but I've AFK'd in total, right? 80 hours in total to get all this gunpowder. Plus also getting gunpowder when I was like doing other things around the factory. So I'm very proud of it, because like the idea of going through 76 shovels, 59 iron pickaxes, and gathering 14,000, nearly 15,000 red sand for TNT, mining over almost 5,000 stone, 4,000 dirt, 2,400 iron ore. I've mined with 2,400 iron ore, 2,300 clay for it. I've mined almost 2,000 red terracotta place, and all of that in the span of 1 month. 1 month for this entire build. And then also my little home in less than 5 weeks. Yeah, like in 1 month. In total, right, I have 235 hours on this server, or at least on the application for this game. I've played in total time played. I've been on this server for almost 10 days straight. 9.54 days. Minus the 80 hours. And that's like roughly 4 days. Wait, no. Yeah, 24. So 24. 8 divided by 24. It's roughly 3 days. Minus 3 days of just AFK time in itself. I've put in a lot of time playing. And I'm proud of that. And I'm happy of that. Because besides just live on the server, I mean, that's the whole, like, every day I would hop onto the server every morning when people are live and just like record things for POV. Like, I repaired this day one. And Lucy and Joe had a baby. Why did that get timed out? Oh, maybe all caps, that's why. Gotta be careful with all caps. But like, I repaired this thing day one. That was a 6-hour stream. I've then helped out other people around town. And mods, yeah, it's VIP stuff. But no, you shouldn't be, yeah. I helped build this farm thing, which never got finished because Shep became a bandit. I sold gunpowder to people. I've given supplies to others. I helped Nappy with their own little bank home. I did a little bit of help on the inside with the building here. Primarily this was all Missy and Bunny. But like, I helped a little bit there. I did that little pathway up on top to the mountaintop. And I helped Nappy with all of the main story lore to push this finale forwards. I saw little guys. They trusted me. They wanted books. I gave them books. I deciphered. I could understand what they were writing because I deciphered it for an entire stream. I then I helped them dug out the entire crashed spaceship. I dug out the dice is still here from others. I then dug out the entire crashed spaceship. Found that lock-in stone. Told them about it. Helped the Noppies finish digging it out. It's really not a POV. It is. And then I helped build the tower. And I had to sell and trade like almost a stack of gold to get more copper ingots. So we can finish this tower. And now we're towards the finale. I did all of that in the span of them. And then I also helped get my stuff back from the bandits, that too. But that was just more of a group effort. I did provide the TNT to blow up the underground base, and I also just blew up the snow base. But overall, it's been fun. I've had a good old time. I'm very productive. Very productive to the community of the server and helping out with things. And now I just gotta get my stuff done. And, finish on up everything else, really. I need to get my finale bits here now done. I need to finish up the YouTube video for this week. Which that one's gonna be more fun because it's primarily all this week is gunpowder taking my gunpowder. A little bit helping the Noppies out with the tower. And then it's the raid on them. And the main thing for this episode is going to be the raid. So just little bits here and there. And then not that big of an episode. Because I'm trying to only keep all the main lore bits in it. Because I'm trying to get my videos still to like around 30 minutes. Like 4 is fine, but like realistically my views aren't the greatest when they're super long. Especially if it ain't something that's like a point, like start and ending in one episode. It's not just a series. So I'm trying to get it down to like a 30-minute POV. Hopefully. It probably will be longer than that, unfortunately. But like at least around over 30 minutes. Besides drop the 5-hour directors. I ain't doing that because there's so many random things I don't need to be in there. But once I get that done, I can then, what's the word? Just have everything ready for the finale. Finale done, edit next week. And be done with everything else. And then we go on to next stuff and other things. Depending on, I will also say this, depending on the, what's the word? Depending on the end of August, I am subbing for an event for a team in case they don't have someone competing, but I think everyone will be on competing, so we might have an event that I do in August. But other than that, that should be it. Alright, we're gonna call it there for today. Just because I'm not gonna be doing anything else on here, and I want to continue editing my POV for my YouTube video so I can get that done this week. So we are at about a 2-hour and 14-minute time, which I think is plenty of time. Again, none of this is going to be in the actual YouTube video. I'll combine both the 2 streams into one for the VOD channel. So both of these will be in one single stream for the VOD. But other than that, let me just talk to y'all for a little bit normally. And since we are now out of the actual SMP and y'all don't see anything. No, it's been fun. Cowboys, very, very excited. I'll do more like specifically on Cowboys and everything, like after the finale and after we get all that done. But for the time, it's been very enjoyable. If we all did enjoy today. Y'all said something about 2,000. Oh, 2,000 followers. Huh. Interesting. Well, thank you all for 2,000 followers. Don't know when 2,000 people followed me throughout the year, but I will do a little bit of a thank you. Um, a little thank you post on Twitter for that. But yeah, chat. Thank you all again. We're gonna call it there for today. As always, you all have been awesome, amazing, and wonderful to hang out with. We are going to raid. We haven't raided the Wade box in a long time, so we're gonna wait until Raid, who I believe is playing on Blood Pack. Yep. So /raid Wade box. He's super cool and awesome. So join on the raid. You can leave right on after when you need to. But thank you all again, chat. You all have been amazing and wonderful. And remember, abolish your regret. And whenever I get my binder, and when once Cowboy SMP is done, we will then open all our Creo cards in one long stream, because I am taking my time and showcasing off everything that I got. So, thank you all again, chat. I will see you all on Friday for the finale of Cowboy SMP.